Once again, we start by creating a new project, and that of course will be a console application. Let's name that Classes Demo, and the first thing that we want to do is create a new class. So we're going to create our new class and mark it as public, and we'll call that class Employee. And this will represent employees, perhaps in a firm or other institution. Our employee is going to declare an enumerated constant called rating, and there'll be three possible ratings: poor, good, and excellent. The next thing that we want to do is have a private member variable of type rating, which we'll call rating, and notice that it uses camel case, that is, it begins with a lower case letter. Then we'll create a property called income of type double, and this is so common to create properties that there's a shorthand way of doing so. You type prop, and as you can see, it tells you how to use it, and you press tab twice, and then you can fill in the type, and press tab and fill in the name of your property, in this case years of service, and hit enter to go to the end, and enter again to come to the next line. Next, we're going to create a method within our class called setRating, and we'll pass a rating into that method. Notice that we have a private field rating and we have a parameter rating. If we just say rating equal rating, the compiler won't know what to do, so we're going to use the this pointer or reference, which points directly to this class, and say this dot rating, that is the rating defined in the class, equals rating, that is the rating that's the parameter. Let's have another method called calculateRaise. CalculateRaise is going to begin with a basic raise, which will take the employee's income and multiply it by 5%, and then there'll be a bonus, which will be to take the years of service and multiply them by 1,000. We can now set the income to the sum of the base rate plus the bonus and add that to the original income. Now let's take a look at what we do with the rating. We're going to create a switch statement and switch on the possible ratings. Remember how we get an enum. Here we're going to say rating poor, and we're going to decrement the income by 2,000 times the number of years they've been with the company. Our next case is rating good. We don't want to take any action here, so we'll just put a break. And finally we have rating excellent, and in this case we're going to increment the salary and a breakpoint to end the switch. We can now write to the console the current income of the employee. Let's go up to our original class, in which we have the static method main, and we'll instantiate employee. We'll call the object Tony. We'll set Tony's initial income to 150,000, and we will indicate that Tony has been working for this firm for 8 years. Now let's set his rating. Because it was public, we can access the rating, and we'll give him an excellent review. We can now call calculateRaise on the employee Tony, and you can see that the new income has been computed appropriately.